September 11th terror attacks.
It's a day that will be forever etched on the minds of a generation. Undoubtedly, we'll always remember where we were at the moment.
Well, we saw John Stapleton featured in that VT, and John is a little bit later on, so we are trying to find out where you guys were at home when those planes hit the Twin Towers, and as we've been saying, all of us remember where we were.
Yeah, Rosie Johnson was in secondary school at the time. I remember filing into the school hall and standing around a telly to watch the news. It was just like a movie. I remember seeing it on the screen in work at the time and thinking, that cannot be happening.
Yeah,
I think that was the general consensus for the first
Everyone was
few minutes.
just quite numb, weren't they? I was working for a small PR company in Wimbledon, and I got an email from my sister saying, if you've got a TV, turn it on.
Yeah.
We did. It was a very small office, and that was it. And it was so eerie because the phones...
Yeah, everything
stopped.
just went still.
Yeah, we didn't hit. There wasn't a phone ringing. We weren't getting any emails or anything coming through. It was just really eerie. And then to watch the events unfold was very surreal. Adam Murtagh. This must have been very shocking. In America at the time, my apartment was over the road from the Pentagon. I heard the plane explode as it hit the Pentagon building, and he was evacuated. Scariest day of his life, says Adam, and moved out of the USA 3 months later.
Oh goodness, Louise Greenhoods was actually working in New York at the time. She had her mum over visiting, and the night before she took her mum up to the Twin Towers, and they do believe that they were amongst the last people to ever step foot inside the towers before the dreadful day.
Yeah, as we keep saying, as John mentioned there, I mean, it's a different generation, but everyone remembers where they were when JFK was shot.
Exactly.
Obviously, when the news came through that Princess Diana had been in a car crash. Keep your thoughts coming into us where you heard the news that tragic day of 9/11, and we've got more aheads of the anniversary, which is this weekend, and that is indeed one of the headlines this morning here on Daybreak, because fast approaching 7:45 now. Despite the tough times, there seems to be one business that is booming here in Britain: the traditional barber shop.
Along with the rise in the metrosexual man, the number of barbers has more than doubled in the last 10 years. And Phil Ray Smith.
The first time you have the cutthroat, I can't do them too often because I've got very sensitive skin. But yeah, it's very disconcerting. Nice though, when you get the hot towels and everything.
It's been back to school for so many of you this week, and of course last week, the week before, in Northern Ireland, they were back really early. So several of us here at Daybreak thought we'd feel the pain and go back to school ourselves.
Today, Steve Hargrave's turn to dig out his old uniform.
Mum,
We're a bit of a geek.
I was a geek.
Oh,
Brilliant.
brilliant, isn't
They
it?
were best years of many people's lives.
Yeah.
I loved going back to school. So to come, we've got Sir Bob Geldof. He's standing by in the green. Fondly, it seems.
Yes, not quite.
Chatting more to Bob a little bit later on. Now, after 8, stay with us for that. Time for our Daybreak Down Under competition. Oh, look! Oh!
That's great.
G'day, Skippy. Shane stuck down a well. Go get him.
If you fancy helping us celebrate our first birthday with an Aussie adventure, maybe this is slightly putting you off.
Sorry, no, it's an amazing competition. 100 of you can be over there with us. Here are the details you need to enter.
It's gone 8:01. Good morning.
Hi there, welcome to Daybreak on Friday the 9th of September.
Today's big story: terror threat in New York.
We're back live to New York very shortly. Also coming up in the next half hour, Sir Bob Geldof. Looking forward to that. Also to come, the news, weather and travel, where you are at 8:15.
First though, here's all your news with Tasman.
Thank you, Christine. Good morning.
Thank you very much.
Genuinely
Tasman.
excited to meet Sir Bob Geldof.
Looking forward to the rugby then?
I am.
Ireland, obviously.
And then other home nations are available, like
yes,
England.
Yes.
Like in the 10th anniversary of 9/11. What are your memories? Where were you when those...
Well, how did that happen? Because a wild sort of thing. And security guard on the towers, like...
Some connection for you in New York right now, because that's where your missus is.
And but I expect.
We furiously promote your work of
That's enough.
Can we have a long, lingering close-up of that sleeve, because it's really worth it, you know.
And also,
How to compose popular songs that will sell.
Yes.
Something you can't do.
Most of us can't.
Me
to be fair.
personally, or just
I'm mildly better, obviously.
it's so true.
Yes. Well, but,
Yeah, which is the thing that I like to. It's a
do,
great
of course.
festival. You know, but
Burst. I think we've got time. A quick burst
Yeah.
of one of your
Good.
songs off the new album. Here we go.
we've just got to.
Love that. Great. The simplicity of the video is what gets me there, I suppose. I
It's really what I do.
You get together at some stage.
doing your own
Thanks
thing
very
quite
much.
happily at the minute, yeah.
I am doing
it very well.
Catch all of Sir Bob's.
Thanks very much. A nice selection of pastry there to make up for the fact that you were
Lads, have you been to the bar
earlier.
Well, what's the need?
It's a man on the
It's
tube,
just a clever play on words. We don't write this stuff.
It's time to be groovy.
Thanks very much.
Dear, yes, there's still to come, including Steve with all of.
TV matters. Steve would much prefer just to.
I mean, you know, they really just
huge
Yeah.
in the States.
There's people watching now either going, oh, thank God, give me the money, give me your money. Because the X Factor is on twice this weekend. Oh, yes. Is he joking? Is he taking the mic?
Probably not.
What do you reckon, Bob? At 6:10? Who would go on that, really? Red or black?
Bob, you're probably not aware that I'm on.
Well, I heard, but as
you haven't missed much.
as a metrosexual, I would fully expect.
Come out as a metrosexual yet?
Really, you know,
Not anymore. It used to be £7.
shave it,
No,
you know.
no. I do moisturise actually.
some geese.
Or now, doesn't it, Dan?
You'll come round eventually.
Oh, dear me. Time for a quick break now. Lucy has got all the weekend weather. When we get back, see you after break.
They've just gone 20 past 8. We're celebrating a year of winners on Daybreak, and Lorraine, we've teamed up with them to give away £100,000.
Yes, good luck with that. Lucy's here with all the weather. Rugby World Cup, of course, kicking off straight after us. What's the weather going to be like there, Lucy?
It's pretty
That's
all right.
fine.
The mud's good for the skin.
Sexuals in the team.
Doubt it. I'm off to metrosexualise Bob Geldof by watching the rugby. That's how we're going to kick off. How to compose popular songs that will sell. That's the album. On tour, the tour
Good, Bob.
journey.
Lovely
Enjoy
to
the
see
rugby.
you.
That's coming up next. Bye for now.
Have a good weekend. Bye.